Everybody, it's Courtney. Today's video is a remake of the Deadly Nadder. I already did the Deadly Nadder, but I'm doing a remake because it looks like a lot of you were confused on it. So I'm going to be redoing that. Alright, so follow me, and so this was the first version that we did. This time I'm going to be changing a few things around. So just follow me and we'll see how it goes, okay? So we're going to start with the head first. Actually, the jaw is actually what goes first, not the head. Okay, so just follow me. Okay, so you're going to need some white here. And you're going to start, you're going to do the jaw in double bands, so just follow me. So take 2 bands, go there, 2 more here, 2 more here, 2 more here. Alright, now we're going to go diagonally, again with double bands. 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. And I'm not going to put actually, take these diagonal ones off, sorry about that, and put these here. Okay, so I have a row of 4, a row of 3, and a diagonal. I'm going to go down this way. By the way, you're going to need a bunch of, if this is your first time making this, you're going to need a bunch of blue bands. And some white, obviously we're using white, some gold or yellow, some brown, a few pink, and a few red, not that many. Alright, let's make our little tongue. So I'm just going to take 1 band, double loop it, stick it on, and how did I do this guy? Okay, let's do one more double looped band, and then we'll tie it off, cap it off with a single band going going around 4 times, not twice. Haha. And before we loom that and take it off, let's put our horizontal bands on here. So we're taking 2 bands and we're putting them here. Oops, not like that, like a triangle. And then 2 more up here. Okay, and we're going to start looming, so you want to go under your capping band, obviously, and you're going to take the top 2 bands underneath. Loom those, and then the next 2, we'll loom those. You should know basic looming if you're watching this video. And so just follow me, I'm just looming. Keep going up. This. Okay, I'm going to go up once more in the middle. Can finish going up on the sides here, though. Okay, here I'm going to attach my tongue, so first I have to loom my tongue. So I'm looming that. And then I'm going to take that off. And I'm attaching that right here. Okay. And then I can just finish looming here. Okay. Now I'm going to take doesn't matter what color band, I like to use black. We're tying off each end of our jaw. So take a band and tie off the ends here, the ends here, and the ends here. I know I'm going quickly. That's because I don't want this video to be like 5 hours long. Remember, you can pause the video at any time. Now I can take off the jaw. Okay, I'm going to put that aside. 1, 2, 3, good. Alright, I'm putting that aside, and now I'm going to be working on the head. Okay, so I'm taking my blue bands, this is double blue bands, 2 there, 2 more. Actually, here we're going to make the horn for the nose. So I didn't include that on this guy. We're going to do the little horn. So take a white band, double loop it, stick it on anywhere, doesn't matter. Take another one double looped. And let's do one more. And then we are going to cap that off. And now I'm going to loom that. So I'm looming my horn here. Take that off. Take these two blue bands up here. Put them on the end of your hook, pull them on the end of your hook, pull them, and then pull the spike onto them, and just put that back on here. And then you want to push the spike down so it faces downward. Okay. And yeah, so let's keep going here. So 2 more bands here, blue bands. 2 more here. 2 more here, and I believe that's all we want for correct. Okay. Now I'm going to take a black band and wrap it around my hook 4 times. Take my 2 blue bands, or take 2 blue bands, and you want to pull the black onto there. This is going to be your nostril. That goes like this. Okay, let's make the nostril for the other side. So another black, 1, 2, 3, 4, wrap around 4 times. Take 2 more blue bands on the end of your hook, pull, and pull the black onto there. And that goes back on here. Okay, good. Let us continue. So we need 2 more blue bands. 2 more here. 2 more here. 2 here. 2 here. 2 here. Okay, I'm going to stop here and I'm going to be putting on my horns. So let's make our horns. So take white bands, double loop, stick it on, double loop another one, double loop another one. Okay, so we have 3 times, cap that off. Whoops. Alright, let's do another one just like that. So 1, 2, 3. We want to cap that off as well. Let's loom those. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to pull one off. And I'm actually going to take these 2 blue bands off and stick it on here. Okay, we're going to put a horn down here. Alright, once you've done that, you can replace those bands. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, so take your other horn off. Take off these 2 blue bands and put your other horn right here. Actually, make sure they're facing the same direction. Because the horns kind of bend a certain way if you look at them. And you just want to try to put them on so they're all facing the same way. So this one's pointing downward. I'm going to put that one like this, too. Okay, so they're both facing downward like that. Alright, so I'm going to make another horn. I'm going to make this one 3 bands as well. So 3 double looped bands, capped off. Loom them, and we're going to stick one right onto here. Oops, but we want it facing down. So, see, everybody makes mistakes. Face that downward. Perfect. Let's do another one for the other side. So, 1, 2, and 3. Cap that off. Loom that. Pull it off, and I'm going to put that on facing downward. Like that. Okay. And let's see, I'm also going to put one here, but that one I'm going to make a little bit longer, so that one I'm going to do with 4 bands. So remember, these are all double looped. And then I'm going to cap it off. One, two, three, 4. I loomed it, pull it off. Make sure the point is the same direction as the others, and stick that on. Okay, once I've done that, I'm going to take 2 more blue bands and I'm going to put them like this. 2 more blue bands are going to go like this. And I'm also just going to bring some downward. I'm going to make just my neck. How did I do this guy's neck? Just 3 bands should be good there. This might be too thick here. We're going to find out. Haha. Okay. So I'm going to do the eyes now. So you need 4 yellow bands and 2 black bands for this. Take a yellow band, wrap it around your hook 4 times. Take a black band, wrap it around your hook 4 times. Another yellow. And then we're going to do it again. So another yellow 4 times. A black 4 times. Whoops. And another yellow 4 times. Alright, you're going to take 2 blues, put them on the edge of your hook pull, and then you're going to pull those bands onto those blue bands. This can be a little bit tricky, especially if you've never done this before, so take your time. You want to pull all of them onto those bands. Okay, once I've done that, that's going to go here and here. So I just stuck them on these 2 pegs. And now I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to pull the eyes over the middle peg here. I'm going to spread them apart. And I'm going to, if they'll separate. Okay, and then I'm going to put 2, okay, so the eyes are spread apart and then you have the bands here. You want to put 2 of these bands over the peg. So 2 of those eye bands, doesn't matter which 2, are going over the peg. Okay, so you have your eyes with 2 bands on this side and 2 bands on this side. Okay, now I'm going to turn it back over and I'm going to take 2 bands and I'm going to do my horizontal bands here. Okay. Alrighty. Now I'm going to be looming, but first I need to cap off this bottom band here. So I'm going to take a green band and blue band and cap that off. Alright. Now here is the part that a lot of people were confused about, the jaw attachment. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to loom the 3 bands at the bottom over here. Okay, I'm going to stop there and I'm going to grab my jaw. To explain this simply, we have 3 ends here, and each end is going to go over each of these. So like this loose end is going to go over these pegs, this loose end is going to go over these, and this is going to go over these. But we have to do this one first. Okay, so I'm sticking my hook through the loose bands at the end and pulling my black band off. Then I am wrapping those bands around this peg here. Okay. Once I've done that, I want to loom these blue bands on this side and these blue bands on this side. But make sure this doesn't come up. So This might take some time here, so take your time with this, and because I'm probably going to take my time because this is the tricky part here. So the bands on top look like grab the top one. Let's see who it belongs to. It belongs to the guy on this side. Okay, let's grab the next one. Also this side. Perfect. Okay, so I loomed these two. Now I want to loom these two. Got them. Got them, got them, got them. Perfect. Once I've done that, I want to loom these bands here. But in order to do that, I have to grab them and bring them through the lower jaw, the middle of the lower jaw. So I'm going all the way down past the horn bands, grabbing the very bottom ones, very bottom. Pull them up like so, and I am bringing them through the bottom of the jaw. Okay, this might take some time as well. So I have them through here, and now I just want to get them onto this peg here. So if you have an extra hook, this is a good time to use it. If not, then you're just going to have to take your time and do it with your finger. Alright, perfect. So once that is done, now I can attach these two loose ends to these pegs. So I'm going to take this end, go through my loose bands at the end, pull off my black band, and those go here. Go around here. Okay. And you know, once I do that, I'm going to loom these blue bands just to keep so that these white bands will stay on. So you have to go all the way down to the bottom. Grab the bottom two and loom those. Okay. And then we got to do the other side. So stick your hook through the loose bands there. Pull off the black band. Oops, don't lose the loose bands at the end like I almost did. And those are going to go onto this peg here. Just make sure you get all of them around there. Okay, once that's done, then I can loom this band at the bottom, these two bands at the bottom. Perfect. Yay, so now our jaw is attached and we can continue going to the end. So remember, you don't want to catch your horizontal bands or your horn bands when you do this. So I'm going to go all the way up on this side. Don't catch your eye bands here, and I'm going to loom the nostril. Don't forget to loom the nostril. Now I'm going to go on this side. You're going to loom all the bands on this side, including the nostril again. And then you're going to go down the middle. Make sure you don't miss any. And then you want to go down here and grab these two here. Once that's done, you want to, I believe we should be using a white band to cap this off. I mean to tie this off. Let's try white. So I tied it off with a white band. I'm going to pull it off. See how he looks. Hopefully he's good. Let's find out. Ha ha, there is my Nadder. Let's just pull his tongue through because it got stuck on the wrong side. Sometimes it takes a while to rearrange things where they're supposed to go, but this goes through here in the middle. Perfect. So there is our new Nadder head, everybody. I think it looks better. It looks more like the Nadder than this one. So I'm just going to wrap this loose band around here. Blue might have been better, but whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah, let's use blue to cap off this, to tie off this end. So I'm just gonna stick my hook through the loose end. Like I was doing before when I was attaching the jaw. So I'm just sticking through the loose ends, so I have them all. Why is this not working? Okay, so once I have it all through the, I'm gonna pull the white off and just replace it with the blue. I thought white would work because we're wrapping it around the jaw, but actually it doesn't work as well as the blue will. So I'm just gonna replace that with the blue. So I'm just what in the world did that get there for? Okay. Figures, when I decide to record this, it decides to not work. Okay, so I tied it off with the blue instead. Perfect. So now he has the little pointed end at the front of his jaw as well, which makes sense because it is kind of supposed to be like that anyway. Okay, then I'm just going to wrap that around here. So it's going to kind of, I'm actually going to wrap it this way around the head, okay, and get it above the neck. Okay, so yay, there he is. He's so cute. So, yeah, let's continue. Now I'm going to be doing the wings. So let's do the wings. So I'm changing this to the square pattern. Take double blue bands, just follow me. So this whole thing is double bands. So take blue bands. I'm gonna go all the way. No, we're gonna go down 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, let's go down the next row. We're going down 1. And let me get more bands out here. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, once we've done that, then I'm going to go diagonally this way with double bands again. So we're going diagonally again. Okay, then we're going here, then here, then here, and that's it. Okay, now take a red band, cap off here with a red band. Cap off here with a red band. Cap off here with a red band. And cap off here with a red band. Okay. Now I'm going to take 2 black bands, double loop 1, and use the other one to tie it off. Hold on, that was the wrong band. So yeah, you're double looping one and then tying it off with the other. Ugh, grabbing the wrong kind of band. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to loom that. I'm just going to stick that on the 5th peg here. Okay, so that goes there. Now I'm going to take some golden bands. You can use blue for this too, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to be double looping them and putting them as my horizontal bands. So again, these are double looped. I'm going to skip that one. And one more time. Okay, so once we've done that, we can loom the wing. So I'm going to start at the ridges. So I'm going to start here, then I'm going to do the next two. These two. Okay, so I did that one and that one. I'm going to do this ridge here. And this one. And this one. Okay, then I'm going to go in here. Oops. Here. I'm going to go in here. So I'm going all the way up. Make sure you don't catch the horizontal bands. You should know that if you're on this level of video. I'm going to go all the way up. And I'm going to go up this side. Okay, once I've done that, I'm going to tie off my loose ends again. You can use black, you can use whatever color, it doesn't matter. And we have to make this wing again, or the other wing, or for the other side. Alright, so I tied that off, I can pull this off. Perfect. Alright, so I can put that to the side. Let's do the other wing. So I'm going to go down the opposite way. So there's 1, 2, 3. Remember, these are double bands. 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to go down the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 times down the middle. Now we're doing our double diagonal bands. So diagonal there, diagonal here, and here, and here. Whoops. Then here. Okay, let's take our red bands, cap that off, cap this off, cap this off, cap this off. Now I'm going to take my gold bands. Oh wait, I gotta do my spiky. So double looped black and then wrap it with a black. Let me just make sure I put this on the right one here. 5. I have I put it on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this peg here? I guess we'll find out if that's right. So this goes on this peg here. Whoops. Okay, now let's put our horizontal bands on. So double loop them. Goes this way. Another one goes here. Another one goes here. Yeah, this is right. Another one goes here. And the other one goes here. Okay, let's loom. So start at the ridges. So grab your blue bands, loom those. Okay, then you're gonna go here and loom this guy. Here and loom this guy. Here and loom this guy. I missed one. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna go up this row here. Okay, and then we're going to go up the top row. Okay, and then I've got to tie off my ends with the black bands. Pull it off. Okay, now I have my two wings. Perfect. Okay, I can put my two wings aside. And I can work on the feet. Okay, let's do the feet now. So the feet you're going to be doing triple bands. Okay. Triple bands, so 3 bands at a time. Start up here. 1, 2, again triple bands, this whole thing is triple bands. 3, 4, 5, 6 times, then we're going to go diagonally like this. Then we're going to go down. And then we're going to do that again here. Okay. And now I'm going to be taking a single band, double looping it, sticking it across these two. Okay, that's our single horizontal band. Now take your brown bands, and we're going to be making some claws. So how did I make these? 3 each. Okay. So double loop them. Double loop again. And double loop again. Cap that off. Do that 2 more times. So here's 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Cap that off. And we're doing that 1 more time. So double looped, double looped, double looped, cap that off. Okay, I am looming my claws. Okay, I'm going to pull them all off onto my hook. There's one, there's two, there's three. Take a single blue band, double loop it, put it on the end of your hook, and pull the claws onto the double looped band. Once we've done that, then we can place that, whoops, break your bands, and yeah, hold on. That happens sometimes. Try that again. Darn it. Okay, so put your claws on your hook. Goodness, why did that have to happen? Okay, let's try that again. Double looped band. Pull the claws onto it. That's because I'm using the jelly band, and sometimes that's a little slippery. Okay, so one end goes around this peg, and the other end goes around this peg. So the bottom of the feet there. Okay, so now let us loom the feet. Remember not to catch the horizontal bands. Oops, looks like I missed a band here. Hold on. Remember, there's 3 bands in each time, and this time I accidentally only got 2, so that's why I've got to fix this. So bear with me for a moment whilst I fix this. There we go. And it looks like another band fell off, so I'm going to have to fix that as well. So that goes there. I'm just fixing my error right now. Don't feel like you have to do the same thing unless you made a mistake. Okay. Alright. Okay, so now I'm continuing, so I'm taking the next 3 bands here, going up, and these 3 going up. I'm going all the way down here, getting these 3, pulling those up, and then just continuing up to the end here. Okay, now I can pull that off. And let's see how it ends up looking. Haha, okay, so here is one, what the heck? Okay, 1 foot. Alright, perfect. So that goes aside with your wing, etc. And let us make the other foot. Okay, so take a bunch more of your blue bands. Triple bands, we're going down the other side now. Let's go down 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go down again. 6, and then let's just do our triple bands going diagonally like that. And then going down. And then let's do our horizontal band. So a single band double looped goes here. And let us do our claws. 1, 2, 3, capped off. Do another one. 1, 2, 3, capped off, and then last one. 1, 2, 3 capped off. Okay, let's loom those. Okay, so I'm going to pull them off onto my hook, and hopefully I won't mess up this time. Now I'm going to take a single blue band, double loop it, put that on the end of my hook, and I'm going to pull those brown bands onto it, and those ends go around here and here. Okay, now let us loom. So let's start over here. Take all 3 bands up. And again, these bands don't catch the horizontal band. And now we're going to go this side. Ooh. Whoa-hoo. Whoa-hoo-hoo-hoo. Alright, so I'm looming those 3. Go around here. Perfect. There. Almost perfect. Foolish bands. There we go. I'm going to go all the way down and grab these 3. These 3. These 3, these 3, and these 3 here. Okay, now I can pull them off. Okay, so here is our other foot. Yay! Alright, so I'm putting that aside by the other foot. And now we are going to work on the tail. So you're going to need blue and then this gold color, if you have that. So take 2 blue. Let's see, how many times do I need blue? 7, 8. Alright, so let's do our offset pattern here. Like this. Alright, so 2 blue, then 2 gold, 2 blue, 2 gold, 2 blue, 2 gold. Oops, I did those the wrong way. Gold goes here. And then blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now we need 2 gold. And then we need 2 blue. Actually, let's do 1 blue double looped. A gold double looped. And then a blue double looped. Okay, and let's cap off this blue with another blue. Okay. And I'm going to make some spikies. Okay, so I'm going to take... I'm going to make a bunch of them, so take a blue, double loop it, take another blue, double loop that, and a third blue, double looped. I believe, is that what I did? Yes. And then put a gold band at the top. Or at the bottom, rather. So we're going to do the same thing again. So double looped blue, double looped blue, double looped blue, and then a gold. So I have to do this. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times we need this, okay? So we're on our third one now. Then cap off the top. We need another one. Put another one here. We can fit another one. 2, 3. Cap it off. Okay, let's loom all these. So I'm simply looming all the spikes right now. So I have 5 so far. Still need to do 2 more. Okay, once I've done that, I'm going to start looming the bottom of the tail. So I'm looming the blue, and then I'm looming one of the golds. The first gold there. Okay. Here, I'm going to attach one of the spikes. So I'm taking one off, and I'm going to make sure the ends are on your hook. And that goes here. Okay, make sure all your ends are on it, because that was not right. I'm going too fast, people. I'm rushing, and it's just turning out bad. Okay, carefully place that on there. Continue going up. So there. And then one more. Let's attach the next one here. Let's do it again. So up, and then up again. Right, grab another spiky. That goes there. Okay, continue. So once, twice, another one goes here. Loom twice more. This one goes here, and we have to make 2 more. So let's make 2 more spikes. So remember, 3 blues and a yellow. So here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3, and here's the gold yellow. And we need 1 more. So here's 1. Here's 2. And here's 3. Okay, now I'm pulling them off. And, oh, but first we have to loom 2 more times. So here's once, here's twice, and this goes on here. Okay, pull up, loom again. Last spike, right here. Perfect, and now we can loom this guy. Alright, now I can pull this off. Alright, so here is our deadly Nadder's tail. You can pull the spikes in different directions if you want to. That's perfectly fine. That's actually the way it's supposed to look. And perfect. So now we're going to put everything together. Alrighty, so we got the head, the wings, the feet, and the tail. Now we're going to do the body. And then we might even add a little stomach on after. We'll see. Alright, so grab your blues. Alright, so, yes. This is what I'm going to do. Okay, 2 blues at a time. So here, 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 here. How many times did I do it here? Do it an extra time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I did it 6 times. I'm going to go down this way. 1, 2, 3, double bands, remember. 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to go here. Okay. And then we're going to go on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here. Now let's put our horizontal bands on. So 2 at a time. So we're going to put 2, like we're making our triangles, remember? There, here, here, whoops, and here. Okay. And now we are going to cap off the end here. Actually, no, we're not, because we're attaching our tail there. So take your tail, stick your hook through the loose ends, and then attach it so the spikes are facing downward. Okay. So the spikes should be facing down. Like that. Okay, let's attach our head. So grab your head, go through the capping bands, so the 4 bands at the end, and wrap the capping bands around this end peg here, like that. Alright, now let's grab our wings, stick your hook through the loose ends at the top of the wing, pull off the tying band, the band that's tying it off, and attach that right here to the second peg. Same thing with this side, with this end. So you're sticking your hook through the loose ends, pulling off the black band, and that goes around here. Okay, so there's one wing. Let's do the other. Stick your hook through the loose ends, pull off the band, and stick that on this side. And then same thing with these bands. Just pull off the black band. Okay, and that goes around here. So those loose ends go around that peg. Okay? Okay, we're going to touch the feet as we go along, okay? So just... Yeah, okay, so start at the bottom, go underneath the bands that are the tail bands and grab the top 2 which belong to this guy, so loom those. And you're going to go down and loom the next 2 which belong to this guy. And then you're going to go down and loom these in the middle. Oops, looks like I missed one. Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, then I'm going to loom on this side again, 1 time. And on this side 1 time as well. Now I'm going to attach my feet or my legs to these 2. Okay, so I'm grabbing 1, sticking my hook through the loose ends. There's 6 loose ends, make sure you get them all. And attaching it so the toenails are facing that way, toward the head. Okay, just like this. Same thing with the other side, so stick your hook through the loose ends and attach it so the toenails are facing the head, like so. And then we can loom down those pegs. Now let's go down the middle here, and now we want to go to this side. Okay, continue going up. we might actually do a little stomach on him. I think it would be cute if we did that. Alright, so now I'm going to go this one to here, like so. This one to here. And lastly this one to here. Just make sure you don't lose any of those bands. Get in there. Okay. Make sure you get them both. Those go around. Alright, everything is loomed, so I just want to tie off the end here. So I'm going through, sticking the hook through all the bands at the end, grabbing a blue band and pulling that through. Ah! Okay, once that's done, I can do my little tying off thing. Once I do the tying off thing, once I pull it, I'm going to wrap the loose band around the head. And then once I've done that, then I can pull him off, okay? So let's see how he looks, or she looks. So I'm going to very carefully lift these bands because they can break easy, okay? Alright, this looks more like our Nadder, so I'm very glad that I redid this because I think it looks much better. I am just fixing the band around the jaw. Let's see. You don't have to. I'm just doing it because, yeah, I want to. Okay, and then this will go here. I'm not doing anything in particular. I'm just adjusting the way he looks right now. Okay? Perfect. Okay, so now I'm just going to... Okay, I'm just going to make a stomach now, and then I will attach that to him. So here are two versions so far. Here's the first one and the second one. So you can see the difference between the way their heads look. So I definitely like this one because it looks more like the Nadder. So let's make a stomach for him. So take some white bands. Let me just count how many we're going to need. 5, 6, 7. I'm going to do 7. Okay, so I'm taking double white bands, and I'm going to go down the middle 7 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I'm going to go this way. Okay, again, they're all double bands. Okay, I'm going to cap off the end. And I'm going to put my horizontal bands on as usual, so double bands. Okay, once I've done that, I'm going to take some of the blue bands, and I'm just going to be laying them on here. Okay, so just watch where I lay them in layers in the same spots. Let me see here. I'm going to move that one to there. Not like it matters, but... Okay, now I'm going to begin looming, and I'm going to loom over these loose bands. So I'm going to, at the bottom, I'm taking the top ones, which belong to this guy here. Loom those, and grab the next ones, which belong to this guy. And then the bottom ones, which belong to... Why aren't these guys working for me today? This guy here. I believe. I hope that's right. Let me just make sure I just grabbed the right ones. Let me just make sure, guys. Hold on. Because you don't want to grab the wrong bands. You want to make sure you grab the bands that belong to the bands that you're looming it near. So I just want to make sure I grab the right ones here. So you might have to pull them down just to make sure. Okay. Alright, so go grab. Okay, that's better. I feel like I grabbed the wrong band at one point, and I'm glad I went back and fixed it, but I just want to make sure that blue band is there when you loom it over like that. Okay. Now we're going to continue upward. No, you stay on there. Sometimes your bands will be stubborn and they won't want to obey you. Sometimes they'll obey you and sometimes they won't. You'll probably end up taking one of these bands off, but we'll see. We'll wait till we get to that point. Alright, so this loose band goes up here, and we want to loom over that band here. Okay, perfect. Alright, now let's go up this side. So here's one, here's another one. Here, here. Okay, then I'm going to go up the bottom. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a blue band up here as well. Oh, there's one more, sorry. Go all the way up to here. And this we want to tie off with a blue band, this end part. So tie that off with blue, and then we can pull the stomach off. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to pull out all these loose bands on the edges, like so, and grab your nadder, put them down, and lay the stomach on them, like so. And what we're going to do is we're going to attach the stomach now. So how we're going to do this is you are going to go in, you're going to look at your loose blue bands, and you're going to go underneath. I'm going to start at this one here. So you have this loose blue band, and then on the actual nadder you have some blue bands as well, obviously. So whichever blue bands are like right below this are the ones you're going to grab. Okay, so I'm going to grab these neck bands here, and just you want to pull your blue band through like that, and you're going to do that all the way around. Okay, so now I have this blue band, and I'm going to grab these bands and pull it through those. Okay, it doesn't matter exactly which bands you pull it through. Really doesn't matter as long as you pull it through bands that are pretty much below it, and it'll be fine. Grab this one. So you want to go all the way around and do that with all of them. Okay, so, and you want to be careful not to lift it so that they come out. You don't want that to happen. This one I'm going to put here. So just take your time. Pull them all through. There is there two there that makes no sense whatsoever. And then I have my last band, which I'm going to pull through the neck here. So the tying off band, you're going to act as if that's also one of those loose blue bands, and you're going to pull that through too. So I'm going to pull that through this neck area if I can get it. Okay, perfect. Okay, so once you've pulled them all through, go back and just pull them out more. Make sure they're all pulled out as much as possible. This one I'm going to switch to a different location. Okay. Pull out, pull out, pull out. Okay, then we're going to start at the band nearest the throat, doesn't matter which side. You're going to grab that band and you're going to grab the second band. Okay. You're going to put the second band through the first band and pull. Okay. Then the third band goes through the second band. And the fourth band goes through the third band. And you're going to do this all the way around. If it turns out to be too loose like mine, you can take some of the bands out. It's fine. Like so mine looks too loose, so I'm going to pull some of these bands out. I have no clue what this band is from though. And I'm kind of scared to pull it out because I don't want to break the whole thing. So I'm going to undo this one so you can bite it off or whatever. And I'm actually going to just do it this way. This. So as you can see, it's a lot tighter now that I pulled that one off, which I like better. Because I don't like loose bands just like floating around. It looks weird. But yeah, so continue doing that. Should be another one around here somewhere. So the third band goes through the second band, etc. So very simple. Fourth band goes through the third band, pull. Oops. I feel like I'm giving this guy surgery. Whoa. And this one goes through this one. Oh, and then last but not least is this guy here. Once you've gotten back to the neck, then you can just wrap the loose band or that final band around the head. And voila, you have a stomach on your Nadder. And that's pretty much it. Here he is. Ha, he's so cute. What is this band? Oh, that must be another band which I didn't use. So yeah, just bite off any you didn't use and you'll be fine. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, like, subscribe. I'm working on more dragons now. So I just finished, as of today when this video was uploaded, I just finished designing the Typhoomerang. So check out the Facebook page. It's in the link underneath the video. And, you know, post up your dragons and, you know, show me what you've made, okay, guys? That's pretty much it. Enjoy your Nadder and make the other dragons on my channel. Okay? Have a good one.